The 24% tax bracket allows you to move huge portions of your IRAs to Roth and get all the heavy lifting done before tax rates go up for good. When you think about it, Mark, the 22 goes up to what, about $206,000 of earned income, taxable income?
700. You nailed it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the 24% tax bracket goes all the way up to 394,000, and so you've got all of this extra space. What is that? $188,000 of space in the 24% tax bracket, and it only costs you 2% more on the margin. So if you're looking to get a huge IRA shifted to Roth to tax-free by way of a Roth conversion, let's say you got $2 million in there and you decide, hey, I want to stay in the 22% tax bracket, you'll never get it done. I mean, you say you got $100,000 of taxable income and you can only tap out at 206. It's only 106,000 you can shift each and every year. And if your money's growing at 6%, you're not even really digging into the principal. So the 24% tax bracket allows you to move huge portions of your IRAs to Roth and get all the heavy lifting done before tax rates go up for good. So I've been telling people, look, tax extensions are likely to go through. That gives you 2025. And then if they go through, it's another 8 years beyond that through 2033. And so that's 9 tax years within which to take advantage of historically low tax rates. Now, if Trump loses all of his political capital because of these tariffs, then scratch everything I just said from the record. But I think it's going to happen. And so this gives you this unprecedented opportunity. You've got historically low tax rates that are going to be preceding a historically high increase in tax rates that I think we're going to see between 2034 and 2040 to stave off, really, I think, a Great Depression. So something's going to have to give. We're going to go from low tax rates to high tax rates all at once. I don't even think there's going to be a transition. It's going to be low tax rates. Boom, we have $60 trillion of debt. We're going to need huge infusions of new capital and revenue to be able to pay the interest and all that debt. So I think it's going to get whipsawed. I mean, we're going to go from low to high all at once. So I think that people are crazy not to take advantage of these next 9 years. Now, I think we'll find out probably by May whether they're going to go through this year. And if they don't, well, I still think that if we revert back to 2017 tax levels, I still think that's a good deal of historic proportions, particularly compared to what we're likely to see in 2034 and beyond.
Yeah, for sure. When we're doing lots of analyses coming out of our the different classes and seeing people, just prospective new clients, and when we do a side-by-side comparison of what it looks like for somebody if they continue down the tax deferred paradigm, to use Dave's term. Keep doing what you're doing, taxes double, as opposed to taxes double, you're tax efficient. And it's not uncommon for it to be millions of dollars more over someone's lifetime that they're saving using these strategies. And by the way, we're using 2017 levels, right now. I'm not assuming that that these tax cuts and jobs act are going to be extended for these comparisons. So what that means is it's not doomsday if these current tax rates aren't extended. Again, I started focusing on tax efficient planning way back in 2012 when I first met Ed Slott, and became part of his group.
I think there will be I don't want to say an appetite for higher taxes, but people will be more understanding about it. And they'll also have more economists warning that the more you wait, the more you kick the can down the road, the tougher the fix is going to be on the back end. And so I think that you can only pull the wool over the eyes of the American people for so long. I think at a certain point in time, there's going to be a reckoning, and we've got to do, there's going to be very, very intelligent and articulate people that make the case, okay, we can raise taxes now in 2034, and it's going to be this bad. But if you wait until 2040, it's going to be this bad. It's going to be even worse. And so I think that it's going to be much easier to make the case to the American people that we need more revenue at that point in time. So I'm more inclined to see when 2034 rolls around, it's going to be all hands on deck. It's going to be almost a World War II type scenario where people realize they have to sacrifice a little. It's not going to feel like sacrifice. It's going to feel like a penalty that we're paying for, debt that our forebears accumulated or whatever. There's going to be different ways of painting that. But I think people are going to recognize that we've really spent ourselves into a bind, and we've got to make tough decisions. And one of those tough decisions invariably is going to be higher taxes.
Good argument. Good argument. Okay, folks, that's going to be it for today. I appreciate Dave being here again. I just, he always makes himself available to us. I think I reached out to him Friday and I said, let me know when you're available for a webinar. And he said, how about Wednesday? So we really appreciate that, Dave. It's always good to see you, whether it's over Zoom or in person. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. We're hosting Hope on the Vine for the Newtown Theater, or I'm sorry, Hope on the Vines with our local Rotary Club. We're sponsoring the Newtown Theater Wine Walk on May 17th. We've got another class starting at Changing World of Retirement Planning class at Holy Family University, right across the street from us, on May 1st, May 8th, May 6th, and May 13th. So May 1st and May 8th are our Thursdays. May 6th and the 13th are our Tuesdays. If you want to come to that, you're welcome to. If you've attended before and you know somebody who should, reach out to us or share your invitation. When you get an email, you can share that invitation. Email should be going out probably in the next week or so.